All right, today I'm going to show you my go-to lately favorite lower body superset. This superset would be fabulous combined with the banded exercise that I demonstrated in the Grow Your Glutes video, okay? It's a great warm-up to this, but it's always just a great enhancement to this because we're gonna really target that butt. If you don't have any weights, that's fine. But what you do need, if you don't have a bench, is either a very stable table or a very stable chair. So the first one we're going to do is a Bulgarian split squat. You sit, straighten out the leg that's going to be on the floor. You glue it to that position, stand up, and then your back foot's going to go up on that chair, that elevated platform, whatever that is. Some people like to be on the top of the foot. I'm always on the ball of the foot. Something to note, don't let yourself get on a tightrope. You want to be nice and wide here. So what we're going to do is we're going to lunge it down. We're going to squat. As I squat, I fold. I make contact with my upper body and my thigh. I'm also really sitting back on this heel. And then I come up. I stand nice and tall. Don't slack here. Stand nice and tall. Bend the knee. Lunge it back. Weight on that heel. Come on up. You're almost moving in like a diagonal. I'm sliding back towards that heel. I'm coming up. So I'm going to do a couple more. Let's say that you do 10 of these if you don't have any weights. From here, don't change the position of the feet. Go, go, go. So from here, we're going to add a little jump. So your foot is still elevated. Squat down, jump up. So let's say you do 10 of these. Notice my foot as I land, I'm not landing flat. I take off, I push off with my toes, I land back on the ball of my foot. I am not counting, I'm assuming that's about 10. So then we're gonna use this same base leg. Now you can lower this leg. Walk out a little bit. Without weight, this is called a hip hinge. With weight, it's a single leg deadlift. You're gonna fold with a straight spine. You keep that same base leg, you come about halfway down. You repeat. The leg does not have to come up high. Remember to finish off the movement, stand nice and tall. If you can keep the foot off the floor, fabulous. If you got to put the foot on the floor, you lose your balance, that's okay. All right, so that's one superset. Now I'm going to show you the other leg, but I'm going to add weight. So you can do 2 dumbbells, which is awesome. Or if you have some bigger dumbbells, I like to sometimes just do 1 big dumbbell opposite hand of the front leg. Doing 1 big dumbbell like that, or even, it doesn't have to be big. Doing 1 dumbbell opposite your base leg throws your balance off. So then you're having to work the core too. So why not multitask? So I've got my big ass dumbbell. This time I'm going to do the other side. I'm going to do my left foot. So I find that position. I glue my foot to that location, elevate the other one, make sure I'm wide, about hip width, shoulder width. Very carefully, I grab my weight. So same thing here. I squat down. I'm really sitting back on the heel. I'm folding. I stand up nice and tall. I'm folding. I stand up nice and tall. So obviously, have a heavier weight. I'm not going to do many of these. Remember to finish it off. Stand up nice and tall. Let's do 1 more. And then very carefully set my weight down. I'm going to jump. Notice my foot. I spring off. I land soft. I have no idea how many I did. But I am going to make sure that I do the same leg as my base. So now I'm doing a single leg deadlift. I'm not going to worry about height with my back leg. I fold with a straight spine. I stand up nice and tall. Remember to finish it up. Shoulders back. Folding halfway. Come back up. You can always hold on to something here if you lose your balance. Move slowly. Keep your eyes fixated on a point that will help you with your balance. I'm going to do 1 more. Whew, it burns. All right. So that is a fantastic kick-ass lower body superset. Remember that Grow Your Glutes video has an awesome banded exercise to work the lateral sides of the butt that can be done before this. Do each leg, use the same weight or no weight on each side. Make sure you do the same amount because one side tends to be stronger. Follow this exercise with some push-ups, some rows, some abdominals. Come back to that banded side squat from the Grow Your Glutes video and then do this superset. Remember, you can do no weights, especially if you're just starting off. It's an effective exercise even without weights. You can do it with 2 dumbbells. That's awesome. But remember that if you want to work your core, throw your balance off, do one hand, 1 dumbbell, opposite that base leg. If you have any video ideas, leave them in the comments. Let me know what you think of this one. Thanks a lot.